Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Tristan's Garage with another very specific repair we'll be doing today. This isn't so much a repair as it is like preventative maintenance. So today we're going to be doing the fuel filters on my 2024 Ram 3500. It's a pretty straightforward job. There are two fuel filters. One is a fuel and water separator. It's located on the frame. And the other is a more conventional fuel filter, which is located in the engine bay. So here's the tools that we're going to need. You're going to need your fuel filters. Part numbers are here. You're going to need a 28 mil socket. This is a 1/2 inch drive, a extension, and a 1/2 inch ratchet, a catch bucket. These were on sale at Home Depot, and a piece of 5/8 outer diameter hose. This is going to slip onto the cartridge of the fuel filter to help us eliminate or mitigate some of the fuel spills. So I'll bring you guys back in a sec and show you the location of the first fuel filter, and we'll get started. Okay, we're back under the truck, and that guy right there, right here, is the fuel water separator. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, and I probably won't be able to film doing this, but I'll bring you back when I have a second. The first thing we got to do is on the side, just up there, there is a small petcock, and we're going to crack that open after we attach our tube, and that's going to drain out some of the fuel that's sitting in the bottom of that cartridge housing. So before we take off the actual part, then we'll basically just drain out some of the fuel, so we kind of limit how much is going to spill on the floor. So I'll get that cracked, I'll get it all going on, and I'll bring you back in a second. Okay, we've got our tube on. We've got that little petcock on the side here tracked. It's this one right here. Just twist that. And we're just draining into our little bucket here. Pardon my poor filming, laying on my back here. Hopefully that stays. So we're gonna drain that, and then once that stops, we'll come back and I'll show you the operation for putting the new filter cartridge in. Okay, so we've got this drained now, and we're just gonna loosen this. Sorry for the noise, I'm working on the side of the road here. Okay, I'm gonna go because I'm getting a fuel leak. Okay, I got the cartridge and the filter installed back on the housing. It's just hand tight right now. Start by hand, it's easiest. And then we're just gonna tighten that up. We're gonna make sure our fuel petcock is completely closed. And that should be the rear filter complete. So yeah, that socket, that's a 28 mil. And they're a little bit hard to get off initially, these filter housings. They're a little bit sticky at first, so the first couple turns you feel like there's a little bit of resistance, but then after about a full turn of the cap, it starts coming off pretty quickly. But yeah, I'm just going to tighten this up, snug it up. You don't want to go too tight, and I'll bring you back when we're trying the front one. Maybe we'll try that bag technique. Okay, we're back under the hood. I should say under the hood now. And right back here, you'll see something kind of round in the center of the screen, right there. That guy there is our under the hood fuel filter. This guy right here. So, same procedure, 28 mil on the top. I'm gonna check the bottom to see if there's a petcock that I can drain as well. I'm really not sure. In case you can't tell, I've never done this before, so you're learning along with me. So I'm gonna go underneath and take a look and see if I can find a drain. Hopefully there is one. And this one seems to be a right side up filter. So I'm hoping there will be a lot less spilling. The first one wasn't too bad, but it wasn't great. Actually, I think that little yellow knob is a drain petcock. So I'm gonna try to get under there and have a better look, and I'll bring you guys back when I figure it out. Okay. Hey guys, so I noticed when I was up here that there's actually a hose already attached to this filter. And if you look down there by this little yellow petcock drain valve, there's actually just below that, there's a small hose that's already attached to it. So I just need to find like a little bottle or something that I can put underneath there to catch the fuel, because this bucket that I have is actually too big. So yeah, you live and you learn. I guess I know now for next time. Just a bottle is good. Pop bottle. Maybe I can find some garbage somewhere and use it, but yeah, I'll do that. I'll drain it. I'll try to get it open, and then I'll show you once I get it open. Put a pop bottle underneath. Just might be able to see it. Just a little Coke bottle down there. You can see it right in the center there. Hopefully it stays. I'm gonna try twisting this. See what happens. Bear with me. Working on trucks is fun because going underneath them is really easy, but working on the top is really hard because everything's far away. So I think that's just supposed to drain the water because it says open. I don't know how those YouTube guys do this, man. Film and work, it's like fucking crazy. And I guess that's open. Oh yeah, it's draining. Okay, cool. Hopefully that bottle stays and doesn't fall out. I think I just need to drain it down a little bit. Guess we'll see. Okay, we're gonna call that good enough. It's very uncomfortable. Okay, I'm gonna try working that off, and we'll inspect the filter. Okay, I got it. That was not easy. It's not in the worst place, but it's also not exactly in the best place. So, hopefully this doesn't make a big mess. We'll see. Okay, here we go. Get my tools out of here. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens here. Oh, fuck. It's making a bit of a mess. Okay. I'm gonna go put a rag under there. BRB. Okay, so it's actually pretty full. I was kind of hoping that it would have drained down a little bit, but I guess it didn't. do this if it drains down a little bit more. Oh yeah, sweet. Okay, awesome. So I've never done this on this vehicle before, and I've had it done. But I've never done it. If you take this to the dealer, it's like $600 or something ridiculous. So anyway, I don't know. Am I doing something wrong here? Not sure. Doesn't seem to be coming off. Maybe it is, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go cheat and look at a diagram and make sure I'm doing this right. Because that should just, I think, just unscrew. Anyway, BRB. Got it. It's not threaded. You just gotta pull it. So we'll just take a quick look at this guy here. Kind of see what's going on. Cummins Fleet Guard. One thing I will say, guys, I'm absolutely not an expert. I don't claim to be, but when you can, use OEM parts, which means original equipment manufacturer. I know stuff on Amazon is cheap and they deliver to your door, and some of this stuff you gotta wait for. But the Fleet Guard stuff is the stuff that's made by Cummins for Cummins, right? That's the engine manufacturer. The other stuff, even I've seen stuff, there's like DOX filters and stuff on Amazon. I've seen that kind of stuff. From what I know, that stuff is just rebranded, made overseas stuff. It's not the same quality control as they have with these ones. Yes, they're more expensive, but if this fuel filter goes out and sends particulate into the fuel system of my truck, that's like an $8,000 to $10,000 repair for a high pressure injection pump and all new lines and all new injectors. These are like $90. So easy math, right? Buy good stuff, get good stuff. So I'm going to take a look at how to install this properly, put the O-rings back on, and I'll bring you back when I get everything seated and we're ready to tighten it up and fire it up. Just wanted to pause for a second to shamelessly promote this car. This is Oliver. You guys know Oliver. Buy Oliver. He's a great car. I just don't need a fourth vehicle. I have that Sienna now and it's great. Honestly, this car is fantastic. It runs perfect. I've done a bunch of work to it. It drives great, and for a 2005, this thing is like perfectly clean. It's a great car. It's a great first car for somebody. It's got brand new wheels and tires on it. Anyway, clean as you go. So I wanted to show something that happened here. It's not a big deal at all, but I just got to be aware of it as I climb back into this thing. So this new filter comes with a gasket, an O-ring, and it's important that you change that every time because they crack. But sometimes what will happen is the O-ring will get stuck on the housing, which is the case here. And so you need to make sure that you're taking the old one off. That goes with a lot of things as well. It's very common when you're doing oil changes to have the crush washer get stuck to the bottom of your oil pan. It's very common. So just make sure that that's clean around here. Don't want to get anything inside of that housing. Okay. Gonna have a look down there. Everything looks pretty good. Sorry, I know you guys can't see him. Doing my best here. So this is the filter. It's going in. Yeah. This is our new O-ring. It's lubricated with clean engine oil. Come on, bud, I'm trying to film a video here. No one wants to hear that. Make sure it's seated all the way around. Look at our lid. Put him back on. Now, one thing a lot of techs seem to do is they put things on like ridiculously tight. Like this calls for, I think, 22 pound-feet of torque, which is like really not much, you know? Just snug it up, you know? That's good. Done. Done. Try to clean up as you go. There's gonna be a little bit of spills. I mean, this is my first time doing it, so it wasn't perfect. I definitely have some spills, but not too bad. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take out that little pop bottle, and then we're gonna prime the engine for fuel. We're gonna prime the fuel system, I should say, and walk you through how we do that. Let's just make sure all our tools are out of here. So I climb down. I pretty much fit in here. Again, I'm 6 feet tall and I fit in there. So I'm just gonna go back under here real quick. Let's see how we did. It's pretty sketchy working on the side of the road. I don't recommend it, but nothing else I can do. There's my pop bottle there. I'm not going to be reusing this fuel because I don't know what was in this pop bottle before. If you have a clean vessel and a clean line when you drain it, you can reuse it, but not worth it. For 15 cents a diesel. So, just gonna wipe off some of my, I mean, you know, hey, I wasn't perfect. What can I say? It's my first time. I know for next time. Fortunately, this only has to be done every like 30,000 kilometers, so just wipe off any excess. All right, sorry guys. Okay, I'll bring you back when it's time to prime. Just wanted to make sure I got that bottle. Okay. One last check. Got all our tools. Got that on, that's closed. Sealed. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna prime the fuel system. And the way that we do that is we press the engine start button. Twice. One more time. Press it twice. Do not step on the brake, because if we step on the brake, it's going to try to start the truck. We need to make sure that our fuel pump, sometimes called the lift pump, is putting fuel into the filters that we just changed, because we drained all the fuel out. So we're going to do it one more time. Now it might take 10 seconds or more of cranking to actually get this thing to start, but we're going to see. And there it is. Now we're going to scroll down to fuel filter service. Good. Also going to check and make sure it's not leaking. That's very important as well. No leaks. That's just fuel that I spilled. No leaks. Okay, let's try to clear this thing now. Fuel filter service required. Trip info, fuel economy, vehicle info. There we go. Okay to reset. Reset. Yes. Done. Good. All is well. I'm going to take it for a little drive and make sure everything's good. And yeah, that's like, I think this probably took me 45 minutes because it was my first time. I wanted to make sure I did it right, and I had a couple spills. Nothing crazy. I maybe lost like 100, 150 mils of fuel. But for the amount that this service costs at the dealer, I just can't justify taking it and spending $500 or $600. If you can do little maintenance things yourself, honestly do them. It's a good feeling to be able to get that stuff done. And yeah, it's just good. Now, what I will say is this is now a rag that's covered in diesel fuel. It's extremely flammable. Diesel isn't really flammable, but when you kind of, something about when you mix like solvents and diesel with rags, they become like super flammable. Anyways, that's my video for today, guys. I know it's long. I wanted to make it thorough. So that's the rear fuel filter and the front fuel filter. Yeah, cool, awesome. Well, that's it for today. Don't really feel like crawling around on or anything else right now, so yeah, go have some lunch and enjoy the day. No work today. Okay, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.